This one's a case. I think it's 4 pages long, but we're not going to worry about that, right? We're going to look at the available answers first. I can see that every single answer starts off with a unique code. So I could really not care less about all this crap that's coming back here on the ends, right? If I can find my first correct answer, then I don't have to worry about everything else. Let's go see what our differences are. 22800 is our first one. I think they're all under the same header. See how I look super close. What's our differences between these? Our OO, which is B, is posterior with 6. O2 is also posterior with 7. Are we posterior? We can look through our exam question. There are 4 pages, but the header did tell us, right? We probably ought to verify, but in the note somewhere, and it does say posterior again here, so that's kind of nice to see it, because sometimes the headers are a little wrong. You never know until you go into the note, but everything does point to posterior. So if you look at the 08, C and D, 12, those two are both anterior, right? Anterior, and then these two are posterior. In my notes, let's see, where am I at for this code set? I'm sure I didn't do them for 2025 because I did them in 2024 and the codes haven't changed. And this took me 4 months to do because it was a lot. Because there's a lot in the musculoskeletal system. But the only difference between A and B and C and D is those differences. I just color code them. Anterior is always green, posterior is always blue. I know right away if I have 2 answers underneath this in that group and then 2 answers in that group, the first thing I look in my exam question is to find out if I'm anterior or posterior. I find that eliminates 2 answers right away. Makes the question a whole lot easier. Then I just need to count how many vertebrae. That's all. That's it. It's not as scary as you think with all those 4, 5, 6 million pages. Just take it one step at a time. Which answer do you think is correct? Do we have 6 or less, or do we have more than 6 vertebrae segments? And I'll let you guys look at the question longer if you want to, but that's the only thing that you need to know. Don't go reading everything else because there's no need. If it's not the differences between the codes, then you don't need to know it. How many vertebrae segments did we do? More than 6 or less than 6? We cannot be 12, which is D, because we are not anterior. We are only posterior. Anterior is 08 and 12. We cannot be these 2 codes. Because we are posterior on everything we did. Okay? That's all you needed to do was to find out if you were anterior or posterior. So your answers can only be A or B. And these code differences are just based off of segments. How many segments did we have? 6 or less, or more than 6? Indeed, we are A.